Hello and welcome to No BS Live TV. This is the place for prosperity without all the bull, and I'm the outrageous Bill Glazer. And getting right to our topic today, I've been running businesses since the mid-70s, and I can say without a doubt that one of the most valuable things I've learned to do is constantly increase sales and constantly increase profits as a result of sales. And of course, this same skill would 100% hands down benefit countless other business owners as well. And benefiting you, the business owner, is what we're all about here at GKIC. So today, let's take a look at my top 3 ways for any business owner to increase sales and profits in any business. Now, before I start going over these top 3 ways, I want to tell you something about this, which is really important. And some of you might even challenge what I'm about to say. If you challenge what I'm about to say, you're going to be dead wrong. I know, you're still going to challenge what I'm about to say, but you will be dead wrong. But there are 3 ways, and only 3 ways, to grow a business. Number 1 is to get more new customers. Getting more customers will grow a business because you have more people to sell to. Now, most people get this. Most people do get the fact that they need more new customers. As a matter of fact, if you survey business owners and you say to them, what's the number 1 thing you want? They're going to tell you that they want more new customers so that they get that. But at the same time, most businesses are not strategic enough about it. How do they get more new customers? And there's lots of different ways to do it. So one way to do it is to grow your list of prospects bigger. Another way to do it is to create campaigns where you actually go out to people that are just like your existing customer, invite them to become customers of your business. But you need to be spending time in your business to constantly getting more new customers, because if you don't, your business will eventually dry up, because unfortunately, no fault of your own, you will lose customers on a regular basis. In some cases, fault of your own you will, if you don't provide real good value, but also no fault of your own, you will lose customers. So you have to constantly work on getting more new customers. Now, here's the second way. So as I said to you, most businesses are not strategic enough about getting more new customers. They're even less strategic about this. And this is one of the 3 ways to grow a business, which is to sell to existing customers more often. Who's the easiest customer that you have to sell to? The number 1 easiest customer you have to sell to is your current customer base. So you want to sell existing customers more often. And there's lots of strategies that you want to do there, but sort of a shortcut to that is to communicate with them more often. Most customers who will leave you and not come back to you over and over and over again, the reason that they don't is not because they weren't happy with your product and service, not because you were too expensive, not because they moved away from where you were running your business. It's because they forget. They simply forget. It's not their job to remember. It's your job to remind them. And so you want to communicate with them more often. My favorite tool to communicate with customers more often is to use newsletters. That's why even at this year's Super Conference, I'm doing a special segment on newsletter marketing about how to send out newsletters, how to craft them, how much should be content, how much should be non-content, and how to get involvement with the newsletters so people are engaged with you and want to continue to do more business with you and refer to you more of their friends, family members, and coworkers. So the second way is to sell to existing customers more often. Here's the third way. And as I said to you before, most people aren't strategic enough about getting more new customers. As I said to you before, even worse, they're not strategic enough about selling to existing customers. Well, the third way of growing your business, they're less strategic about this. And this is, the cool thing about this is, once you figure this piece out, it is the most inexpensive way to grow your business. And that's this: increase your transaction size. Now, let me ask you a question. What is your average transaction size now? If you don't know, you got to figure that out. Here's another question I have for you. What is the lifetime value of your customers that you have? If you don't know, you got to figure that out. Most people have that data. They just don't look at it often enough. And if you don't have that data, you have to start collecting that data. But moving back to the third way to grow your business, increase your transaction size. Figure out ways that you can actually increase your transaction size. We have a whole program here at Glazer Kennedy that you can go to the Glazer Kennedy Resource Center and find out about pricing strategies, We have 10 clever ways to increase your prices, which is actually increasing your transaction size. And you could just employ some or all of these 10 clever ways, which will increase your transaction size immensely. So again, you got to get more new customers. Number two is you got to sell to existing customers. And the secret sauce of it all is to increase your transaction size. So that is it for today's show, everyone. Let us know what you thought of my strategies in the comments section. Let me know if you disagree with my 3 ways to grow your business. I want to hear how you would tell me you would disagree with them. I've been out there teaching this now for a long time, and people have challenged me on it. And you know what? I've never had anybody who has convinced me that I'm wrong about this, because I believe this is the only 3 ways to do it. It's the 3 ways I've always done it, and it's always built for me multi-million-dollar empires by following these strategies. I'm Bill Glazer, and I want to thank you for watching and tuning in to No BS Live TV. On today's episode, we're going to take a look at some of the marketing materials of someone who has really embraced outrageous advertising in his business, and a question on negotiation from a No BS Live TV viewer.